Hi guys, it's Monday and it's actually about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I've had a bit of an emotional roller coaster day today, and I really wasn't sure what today was going to be like or what the day was going to bring or anything like that. So last night, I mean, as you know, my little splodge, she's an old girl and she's got her health problems and stuff, and I've kind of talked about that before on vlogs, and I did the other day, was it Friday, I did a whole long video on the girls and their health and everything. Last night, after I ended the vlog, Splodge was a bit poorly and she was very down and we were really worried about her, and she'd totally gone off her food. She wasn't really into food at all. And so we kept an eye on her and we've mushed up some food for her, and then very, very early this morning I rang the vets and said that I'd got concerns over her and, you know, I took her down. So I went to the vets and I took Nibbles along as well, because Nibbles and Splodge are bonded. Obviously they're mother and daughter, so they're bonded. And if you've got two rabbits that are bonded, or any, like, two guinea pigs, you should always take them together, because leaving one at home is stressful because they worry where the other one is. Taking one on their own is stressful because they're in a new environment. And also, you know, the one that's at home can sometimes reject the one that's been to the vets because they smell differently. So it's always best to take your animals together. Anyway, I took her to the vets this morning at 9 o'clock, and the vet gave an examination and found that she'd got a lump in her mouth, and that was what was causing her the discomfort and the problems with eating. And also this morning she developed some problems with her eyes. She's got watery eyes, and that can sometimes be a problem with their teeth or their mouth. I think the way the glands are or something, you know, if they've got a problem with their teeth, it affects their eyes. So the vet asked if... So the vet basically thought that she'd got another tumour, but this time in her mouth. And Splodge wasn't letting her examine her very well. She wasn't liking it, and so the vet said there is definitely something there that's causing her discomfort, because she wouldn't let the vet look. So basically the vet said that she wanted to anaesthetise Splodge and really find out what was going on, and if it was a lump, to operate and to remove the lump. Now, as I've said previously, with Splodge's lump on her chest, that they weren't going to do that, operate or anaesthetise her, because of her age, and there was a very, very good chance that if they anaesthetised her, that she wouldn't recover from the anaesthetic, because she's an old lady. So obviously this morning they had to have that conversation with me, and it was one of those things that she had to have it, because if she didn't have an anaesthetic to find out what was wrong with her, then she could have, you know, been very poorly, and obviously she would have then starved to death, so that obviously wasn't an option. But then anaesthetising her, she might not have recovered from the anaesthetic. So this morning at the vets was a little bit traumatic, and I left her there because it's a hospital as well, an animal hospital. So I left Nibbles and Splodge there this morning. Obviously came home and felt very lost about my girls. Very lost indeed. A friend of mine's off work now for Christmas, and she planned to come round this morning anyway, which was good actually, because she kept me company. So all day today I've been worrying about my girls, and it's been, you know, very weird. I've eaten shit today. I've eaten so much crap because, I don't know, some people when they worry they don't eat. Well, I go the other way. When I'm worried I eat like a trooper, and I've eaten shit today. On the way back from the vets I stopped at the shop and just bought crap, so yes. So I've been a very worried mama today, and then I had the call from the hospital to say that she came round, and oh my god, there was like a weight lifted off of me. She came round, she's out of anaesthetic, Basically, it wasn't a tumour, thank goodness. One of her bottom teeth something had happened to it, I don't know, and it sort of gone over, and she thinks it's because she's just basically old, and it was probably on its way anyway, but it just suddenly went. It sort of bent over, and the lump was caused by inflammation and irritation. So they've burred all her teeth and straightened it, and she's basically had dental surgery today. She's so small. But yeah, the vet said that she's doing all right. She's come round. She's had a look round. They've given her a painkiller, and they've given her an injection to help with her appetite, because they need to get back eating again, because rabbits and guinea pigs, they have to eat like every so often, like every hour or something, otherwise the stomach starts to eat itself. It's very strange. Like, I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, it's very fatal for them if they don't continuously eat, which is why if you've got rabbits and guinea pigs, you need to constantly have a supply of hay and pellets, or mainly hay, because they need to continuously eat. So she's doing all right, and I've just got to call back later on this afternoon to see if I can go and pick her up and bring them back home. So as I said, it's been a bit of an emotional day today, and I've got it all, apart from I saw my friend, which is nice. I've eaten shit, and I've watched TV, and that's all I've done today, because I've just been worried about my girls. And yeah, I know you guys love seeing the girls on my vlogs, so I just thought I'd update you. So nothing's really going on, but hopefully I can go and pick her up later on today, and got the heating on, warming up the house, so that if I can go and pick her up, the house is already nice and warm, ready for her to come home. So I'll let you know as and when I go and pick my darling girls up. And for now, I'm just going to watch telly. I think my body feels, you know, when you just like adrenaline's being pumped and you're just like, I'm absolutely exhausted because of the worry. So that's it. Look who's home. The fan's on in the kitchen because we're cooking dinner. But look, there's a white fluffy rabbit in my house again. There's one fluffy rabbit, and the other fluffy rabbit is in there. Hi, Spodgy. She's still got some sea legs, so she's still a bit unsteady. But she's getting there, aren't you, darling? And then Betty is just flopped out there next to the dinner bowl. You know, you don't want to go too far from the dinner bowl, do you, Bet? Hey? You don't want to go too far from the dinner bowl. Oh, no. Yeah. Where you going? Hey? Oh, did I upset you? They've really missed her Splodge today. They kept, I don't know, they made a noise that I wasn't used to hearing before. And like I was in the other room, and then I'd hear whoop, like, Mum? And then I'd come in here, and then these pair would be sort of standing having a chat, and they'd kind of be looking over the edge, like, to see if they could see the bunnies. Bet, did you miss your bunnies? Betty, Sket, did you miss the bunnies today? Did you miss the bunnies? Oh, you did? Well, there you go. That's how much Betty missed the bunnies. And yeah, so little Spodgy's just tucked up in the back there. You ain't Nib Nobs. You're a good girl. You went with your mama today, didn't you? You was a good girl. Yeah. Wowzers, what a day it has been. This Mumma has been on a bit of a roller coaster of a day. Anyway, really pleased to have the pair of them back home, safe and sound. Nibbles is fine. She's just tired. She's just flopping out. I guess she hasn't had that much rest with all the sights and sounds and everything that's going on in the hospital. Splodge seems fine. She's a bit doddery on her legs, but she seems all right. We're just gonna keep an eye. We're just gonna go and have a chill flop night and sort out Splodgy and make sure she's all right and everything. And yes, so glad to have her home. And tomorrow it's going to be a busy day, but I'll talk about tomorrow. So I hope your day has been less traumatic than mine, obviously. And I will see you tomorrow for a brand new spanking day, uber close to Christmas. Take care, guys. Bye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.